I want to talk to you about the management part. Do you have an experience in artist management? What is the role of a manager?
In the South African context, they don't know what a manager, an artist manager is. People think when you become an agent, getting shows for an artist, that's management. That's not management. Management carries, in totality, you must groom the artist. It's your responsibility to groom the artist, how the artists appear in public. You must groom the artist on how he presents himself in interviews.
In public, yeah.
You must go look for sponsors for this artist. You must promote, you must see to it that this artist is promoted well. You must be part of the negotiations when you deal with the issue of record contract. It's a holistic thing. You can't, even emotional challenges of an artist as a manager, you go to the family and check if there's something that is happening. That's what I know to be a manager. I've traveled the world with Lucky Dube. There's no state I've never been to.
Do you think we do have that kind of management right now?
No, at least Mendoza had something closer to that.
Would you say Mendoza is the only one who had that?
Well, I don't know every artist, but what I've noticed I'm talking generally here. What I've noticed in South Africa, people, they wait for you to be popular and then they jump into the wagon and say they are managing you. That's not management.
Because also you see it now with the Amapiano guys. They rather have their friends manage them, family
girlfriends.
Girlfriends, family members. Those people who don't have no idea on how the business works.
That's why they don't last. The longevity of an artist is the step-by-step grooming and growing that artist into a brand and then maintaining the brand. Okay? And then also where you are able, that's why I'm saying it has to be holistically so. Where you then say, this artist has got a skill of making shoes. Let us start a factory for his shoemaking. You allow the artist, you grow the artist into venturing into business, other businesses, so that where you become popular and then suddenly you die, they say, hey, AKA doesn't have a house. He was renting.
When is the right time to say, now I need a manager? Yes, I'm producing music, I'm recording and everything. When do you say, now I need a manager?
From the beginning. When you still have a demo, you go around and say, can you listen to this? Before you go to the record company, go to the person who says, I'm going to be your manager, okay? That person who's going to say, let me listen to your music. And then it goes around. You see the responsibility of a manager begins so early in your career. He goes around
promoting, basically.
No, making people to listen.
Yeah.
To get the views of the people. Before you release the song, the album, he would be able to advise you to say, out of the 7 songs, many people are embracing this particular song. So let's release this one as a first single. Yeah. So that's where it starts. And then getting deals for you, getting clothes for you, making sure that your image, he looks at the image. You're doing this type of music. You can't be doing gospel music and then you're wearing istepezana sazota wabantu. So the manager must be able to then say, if you're doing gospel, I think this image would suit you.
Coming to that, there's a lack of, I don't know how to put it, but there's a lack of collaborations when it comes to South African artists, of which Nigerians are killing it in the business. You have Nigerians featuring a lot of UK guys, US artists, big names. But then when it comes to South Africa, it's a bit lagging. That's why when we hear that an artist has featured someone from the US, we get too excited. that they've made it. What do you think is the issue there? Like right now, we have the biggest export of which is Mapiano, but you don't get a lot of. Recently, there was Drake and Drake and Kabza, but I don't know if it's happening, of which got people excited. But then, from singers, producers, musicians, there's a lag when it comes to those collaborations and features abroad. What do you think is the issue there?
Allow EFF to take over, then you will know what was the problem.
Yeah.
It's lack of vision. Lack of vision in our government. Nigerians are supported by their government. And because the Nigerian government understands the role of creative sector. Let me bring to you an example. You have United States that is flourishing. How did you get to know about United States? Did you go and visit, or did you get to know United States through the movies that you watch, the Hollywood movies, and you started now thinking that United States, it's this beautiful country, okay? Do you know that there are squatter camps in the United States?
Yeah.
But you will never see them in the media. And then we also followed United States thinking that it is so excellent because of the Michael Jacksons and them, music. That's what the role of this sector is.